Now, before there were bees, and even before there were butterflies, there were magnolias. This is not a magnolia by genus, but it is related. And yes, these things are ancient plants from the time of the dinosaurs. Look at that. So what we have here, there's lots of different plants that are in the magnolia family. This is just one of them. The magnolia family occurs all over the world, basically, and it turns out like they were literally all over the world before the last ice age. Then the darn ice age came along and it messed everything up. There would be native avocados in California had it not been for that last ice age. They're coming back. I'm trying my hardest to make that be so. But this here, my friends, is Michelia doltsopa, formerly known as Michelia bhutanensis for Bhutan. The Bhutan Death March. I wonder if they were smelling Michelia on that death march. Probably not. Yeah. Anyway, not to belabor negative events, so I'll get off that topic and talk more about Michelia here. So Michelia, look at this gorgeous dark green leaf. This tree has the potential in its subtropical forested habitat of the Himalayas, China, and India to get up to 100 feet tall. Now, here, they probably only get 35 feet tall in California. And this particular tree, which was planted just a little too close to the driveway, and you can see what happens when that happens. It gets whacked back, whether it wants to or not. This tree here is only about 12 feet by maybe 15 feet, something like that. But look at the bloom. Right now, it's January 28th, I believe. And we're down here in San Diego, and there's never clear sound here. There's always a plane flying by. You hear that? Always. So we just roll with it. What else can I say? This is a wonderful plant to use. It's probably semi-drought tolerant, once established. We don't water much here. Once these really woody trees get established, they're pretty self-reliant. And this one doesn't really get much special treatment. You can see this really interesting flower bud color when it's first coming out. The trunk of the tree is a real nice sort of gray, mottled gray. The wood is especially dark brown if I were to cut the tree down and make furniture out of it, which I don't think I'm going to do. This tree actually became fairly, I'm not sure if it was in danger, but it became rare in the Himalayas for a period of time because everybody was using it to build their houses with. It's really good structural wood. Look how soft that is. Wow. Super soft. And so there had a huge shortage of this tree in the forest for a while. I wish you could smell the fragrance. It's so sweet and pungent. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Michelia. Other than I have a special love of this name of this plant because there was a girl once. There was a girl in kindergarten through third grade until I moved from that town named Michelle. If you know her, her name was Michelle Ferran. I was in love with this girl. And I think maybe she knew it. I'm not sure. But I was kind of shy about it. But I sat, because my name was Greg, her name was Ferran. That's FG, right? So the 2 years I was in her class, kindergarten and third grade, I sat right next to her. And I was so in love. Yeah. So Michelle, if you're out there, I should never have moved. Anyway, yeah, but first and second grade were murderous because I used to wait to see the class assignments with the anticipation that hopefully I would be in Michelle's class. And 2 years in a row I wasn't. But that last year, third grade, I was. So that was cool. And she was the only girl that came to my birthday party. I think she felt a little funny about that. But anyway, if you're out there, Michelle, I still love you. And when I think of this name of this tree, Michelia doltsopa, I think of my, I guess we kind of went on one date together. My mom brought her to my soccer game, and I got to sit next to her in my mom's car. And I'm going to qualify that as a date. And I'm going to say, you know, ever since that we dated, unquote, I learned this name of this plant. It's always held a special meaning to me. So I'm sorry if this makes my current wife jealous, but my current wife will be good to know that she looked pretty much just like my current wife. So anyway, that should make her feel a little better, I think. But yeah, there you go. Michelia doltsopa.